And what is up, everybody? This is your boy, the Alpha Heel 7. I am going to bring you a new YouTube series, as you can see on the screen here. I am playing with the Colts in an online franchise league. If you have heard of MSR, they do have a developmental league called the Genesis League. I have joined the Genesis League in hopes of one day making it to MSR. So this is my journey, folks. You are going to come along for the ride in my journey to become an MSR member. So I wanted to provide a series, just a series to kind of show how I'm doing with the team, our areas of needs, pretty much everything to do with the online management of this. So this is episode 1. We are kind of looking at hopefully, not too long before I can make it up into MSR. But if not, we're going to ride the Colts franchise until the wheels fall off. So with that being said, let's kind of take a look at the team here. As you can see, they are 1-13. Not very strong. So I did take over a Colts team that was 1-13. The confidence was reset for me, which they do for some of their owners. But I am actually excited about this team. I know the record isn't sexy. I am actually going on a trip to Florida, so I'm not going to be able to play probably my last couple games here. So I did want to get a video out so you guys could just get an intro as to what I'm doing here. Let's take a look at the roster real quick. Obviously, the one man that you build around is Andrew Luck. Andrew Luck is an 87 overall. If you take a look at him here, he does have quick development. My guess is that after last season, his development went down to quick. As all bad players in Madden, if they do have a bad season, they do go down in development. He is 30 years old. We actually have him for 2 more seasons before we have to re-sign him, so it's be very interesting. I do like Andrew Luck. I like his throw power, 92 overall. 92. I do like his accuracy at 93. His medium accuracy and his deep accuracy is really good. And I love that play action. Play action for me is huge with the type of offense that I do run here. So, obviously, we're going to build around Andrew Luck. And we're going to see what kind of pieces we have here. If you look at the offensive line, you do see some C pluses in that. I like this offensive line. I mean, first here, if you look at Costanzo, he's actually pretty decent left tackle. His pass block is really bad, so we're probably going to have to, we're probably going to have to either get someone else up in that or see how he does. If I'm giving up a lot of sacks on that left side, I'm probably going to have to end up taking him out. He is one of the weak pieces on the line, so that's an area of need for us is tackle in the offseason. We could look through the draft since we do have a high pick, or we could look into free agency, so we'll get along there. Obviously, one of my favorite players on the line is Quentin Nelson. Superstar development, 24 years old. This guy is pretty much set. He's got 88 pass block, 90 run block. If I'm going to run some... if I'm going to run, I'm going to run behind him. So he is the anchor of this line. And then we look over, we got Ryan Kelly. I actually like Ryan Kelly, big height. I liked him coming out of Alabama. He hasn't progressed really that great, but he is decent. If you notice the one area that he could probably get better in, it is the run blocking. His pass blocking is okay. So that's another area that we could look at. But for me, for right now, I like Ryan Kelly. So we kind of go over here and we look at Braden Smith out of Auburn. He's quick development. My guess is he was a drafted player here. Look at the strength, 93 strength, 84 run block, 82 pass block. Both of my guards are stout. And then we take a look at right tackle, which to me is probably my weakest point here. I'm going with the 2371 overall rookie out of Ohio. Anthony Schmidt, and he is actually, like I said, lower ratings with that pass block, but he is a decent run blocker, so that is going to be a point that we look at in the offseason is the offensive line. We also have Eric Ebron. I love him. I think he's a great tight end. He's going to definitely fit the type of style of offense I like to play. 27 years old. We have him locked up pretty much, I would guess, for the cycle or until we move up into the MSR league. So if you look here, he's not a great run blocker, but man, he is fast. 89 acceleration, 87 speed, faster than some wide receivers. So that's going to be a really great weapon for me. Then I've got this guy. He's actually a rookie out of Auburn, 76 overall, Douglas Stewart. I actually really like him. The only thing I don't like is his speed and acceleration, but I can deal with that. I do like to run a lot of 3 tight end sets, so tight end is a very important position for me. And then I look at the wide receivers. Now, I do feel like I have some flexibility with this because I do have about 5 receivers that are really decent. I got T.Y. Hilton, which obviously 30 years old, 85 overall. He is actually going to be a free agent. He's making $15 million this year. So I am likely to let him walk unless they do give me a chance to re-sign him at a much lower rate there. Plus, we got to see what he, regresses to. So if you take a look at him here, he actually does look decent. His 89 deep route, I love running deep routes. So he's definitely going to be my number one guy, at least for the end of this season. If I don't get to play with him, I am going to let him walk. So I do got Dante Moncrief. I do like him. They must have re-signed him or got him back in a trade, but he's only 27 years old. He can definitely do what I need to do. He's 27, so he's not going to regress for a couple years. I got Dez Bryant. He's likely going to walk. I don't like having him. 31 years old. He's making a good amount of money. We'll take a look at that in a minute, but those are some names that I can let walk. T.Y. Hilton, Dez Bryant. I'll tell you what I really like. I have this guy right here. His name is Jimmy Peterson. He's 24 years old, 6'1", 75 overall. Not a great development, but I don't really care, to be honest with you. He's great in short routes and medium routes. So while the speed and acceleration isn't sexy, I can use him for kind of like a West Coast style offense. If I decide to keep him, obviously he's not going to be my slot guy. He does have a decent release, so he'll probably play on the outside here. I do have Jordan Matthews, who, again, I think is probably dispensable here. Obviously he's kind of up there in age. He's 28 years old, so he's going to start seeing regression. I could get the type of receivers that I need. But the nice thing is I have so many decent ones, I could also afford to, keep a couple of these guys until I really get the style that I like. Now, here's my favorite receiver. He is currently hurt. However, look at the size. 6'4", 207, only 22 years old, 1 year out of Pittsburgh. He is quick development, so I love that. If you take a look at him there, his speed and acceleration isn't the best, but look at the size of this guy. So he can actually, with the catch in traffic at 90, he's going to be able to pull down some of those catches. So he is my... he is the wide receiver that I really love on this. And then let's take a look at running back here. I love Marlon Mack. Although he's only a 79 overall, I do like what type of running back he is. He's definitely going to fit my style. He's got good speed, great acceleration, great agility, that juke move at 90. While I do like power backs, he is going to be probably my... he's probably going to be the back that I rely on the most, that I kind of like my bell cow. So while I like him, I really like Hines out of North Carolina State. I liked him actually coming out in real life. So one thing I like about him is he is a great receiving back. He's only rated as 70 on here as a receiving back, but look at that, 70 catching. He's got decent route running, so he's probably going to be my third down back. He's really elusive. He's got great agility, great juke move. So I do like that 1-2 punch of him. Got a couple other guys. I'm probably going to let West walk after this season. So that's kind of look at my offense here. Let's take a look at the defense. Anybody that knows me, I am a 3-4 guy. I love the 3-4 defense. It is my favorite defense in the game. So when I was offered this team, it was a no-brainer because I knew in real life they were shifting to a 3-4 defense. And while they don't have the best pieces on the 3-4 yet, I do love a lot of the pieces that they have. The number one guy on their defense, in my opinion, that they drafted is this guy, Howard Clancy, 21 years old, superstar development, rookie out of LSU. If you look at his stats, he is amazing. His strength isn't really great for a defensive tackle, so I'm probably going to have to end up shifting him over to the end. But look at the block shedding power moves. I don't know, for some reason, this guy is a finesse guy, but I'm going to have to start building up that block shedding power move. I do like lining him up with Jamal Sheard on the other side. Right now I have Woods as my defensive tackle. Al Woods, not crazy about it. He's 33. He's going to be one of those stopgap guys I keep until I really can find a nose tackle with the higher strength and better block shed. But for right now, I do like having Al Woods. We'll see what he does in the offseason. He's 33 years old. He could progress and just kind of die off and be at like, I don't know, take a 30-point hit or something, but we'll take a look at that. I do like Jamal Sheard here. Star development, 31 years old. He is getting up there in age, but for right now, he's going to be great for me. He doesn't have the greatest strength, so he's more of a 4-3 end, but I do like him on the end there. I'm not going to move him to outside linebacker because I do feel like that block shedding is going to kind of help me out. If you look at the block shedding, play rec, and everything, he's great. The only thing I don't like about him, whoever had this team before, signed him to a 4-year extension. 31 years old, not crazy about that. And then, this guy, Tyquan Lewis, I love Ohio State. This guy's a no-brainer for me. He's probably going to move up into a defensive end role as well. If you look, he's got that 85 strength. He does got some speed and acceleration, so I do like the block shedding for this guy as well. While he's not a great pass rusher, he is going to probably play that running, in my base defense, that stop the run role. And then you got a couple other guys here. Nobody really worth mentioning. Let's see, Hayes here. 21-year-old rookie. The strength, I don't like it. Finesse move. You know what? I didn't even see this guy. I'm probably going to move him to outside linebacker. He's got this speed and acceleration and the finesse move. So likely, if I can't find a good, outside linebacker to play with, this guy's definitely going to fit that mold, I think, as an edge rusher. So then we look at the linebackers. First guy I have here is Kamoko Toure out of Rutgers. I do like him. I'm not crazy about him, but I do love the finesse move at 78. Great speed, acceleration. This guy is going to be a great outside linebacker for me. Not crazy about the block shed, but it's doable for right now. So he's going to be a good, nice edge rusher for me. And then this is what really depresses me. Darius Leonard, 73 overall. What the heck? I do understand, though, that they did start this Madden right when it came out, so they're not going to have the updated numbers from this guy. But I love Darius Leonard. He's such an awesome player in real life. I do get his 85 speed, 85 acceleration. Love that. I can probably user this guy myself. 71 zone coverage. Love the 85 block shed. So he's going to be a great piece for me going forward in that middle linebacker slot. And then I have Damian Wilson here. Not crazy about him, but he's actually going to be decent for what I need for right now. Not crazy about the speed, but I do like the acceleration and block shed and hit power. He's also got 82 pursuit, so he is going to be more of a run-stopping middle linebacker. The zone coverage is poo-poo there, but, like I said, I don't really need him for that. I can use Leonard in the pass packages. So, and then I got James Simon. Again, a Ohio State guy. Love taking over these Colts, man. They got a ton of Buckeyes on their team. He's getting up there in age, 29 years old, but man, look at these stats here. 82 speed, 81 acceleration, not the best there, but he's got 84 tackle, 79 block shed. I do like that. He's going to probably fill in that role for a year or so until I can find a better outside linebacker to develop here. Now, if we look at my cornerbacks here, I got, my number one cornerback, TJ Green, out of Clemson. I'm not crazy about my number one cornerback looking like this. 81 man, 78 zone, but you know what? These guys are young, so cornerback could be a position that I do draft. If there's a really good one, we'll have to take a look at the combine. the combine scores and everything. So he's going to be doable for right now, though. Then I've got this guy, Wilson, Quincy Wilson out of Florida. You know, another guy, 82 man, 76 zone. Not the best, but you know what? He'll fill in there for that third spot there. And then, you know, obviously I've got this guy, Martinez Amundsen out of Florida A&M. Yeah, Florida A&M. So 22 years old. I love his zone, man. You could actually probably put him in safety, but I don't think I'm allowed to do that. So we'll keep him in man right now. We'll probably put him in nickel coverages and probably sub him in there when I'm playing zone. I like this guy right here, Matthias Farley. Look at this. 79 zone, 81 man. Decent player here. He's going to be a good number 2 for right now. And then we got Breland. Breland's not bad. He's, you know, I actually played with him with the Redskins franchise. I actually do like him a lot. He seems to play better than his stats. I don't know. But he's got that middle of the line, you know, 79 man, 77 coverage. I mean, that's kind of what I'm looking at here. I'll tell you what I am excited about, though. Look at these safeties. Malik Hooker out of the Ohio State University. I love this guy. I love watching him play in Ohio State. Look at this, 86 zone, 93 acceleration, 79 hit power, 76 pursuit. This dude is going to be awesome in the backfield. And then this guy right here, probably one of my other favorite rookies, Gordon Chamberlain, a star development, 23 years old. He doesn't have the greatest speed and acceleration, but I mean, playing in safety, that is doable. He's got great great zone coverage, decent man and decent pursuit. So this guy's going to be decent. I like having him back there with aligning him with Hooker. So I do like these pieces. If you look here, they obviously could be better, but you know, for taking over a team like this, I'm pretty blessed. I do like what I see right now. And then, you know, if we just take a quick look, my picks right now, I'm actually projected to have the second pick overall. So we'll see how that plays out, but that would definitely help me build this team into what I need it to be. Definitely mold it to what what I'm used to playing with. Let's take a look at the salaries here. This is a big thing for me. I am a big salary cap guy. I try not to overpay in free agency. I try to use that, just to fill out any type of positions that I need. If you take a look here, I've got $14.9 million cap space, and that's going in, that's this season. I'm not sure what it's going to be next season, but I got some actually big contracts dropping off here. If you take a look, I'm probably not going to re-sign T.Y. Hilton. He's getting 15.5, and then Sam Bradford, backup quarterback, $8.5 million. He's definitely going to walk. So with that, and then this Autry guy, he's 30 years old. He's got $4 million coming this year. I'm definitely going to let him walk. And then, kind of taking a look at it, Vinatieri's probably going to walk as well. So there's some guys there that I can really free up and, hopefully be able to have some good cap going into free agency so I can sign some guys. If we take a look here at the re-signed players, he's not interested anyway. Vinatieri's not interested. Looks like whoever had this team pretty much lowballed everybody. But, like I said, I don't even care because these guys are not guys that I want to re-sign anyway. And I'll probably even let Dez walk because of his contract as well. A couple other things I want to show you guys here. The schemes, so the scheme fit. I'm a very big vertical power guy. I like my quarterbacks with strong arm. I like the power running. And that's the only thing I don't have. I don't have any power backs. So I could probably switch this to a vertical like zone run or something like that. Yeah, I have better fit if I go that route. So we'll see. We'll see what I go into right now. I'm going to keep it vertical power run. But I do like to be able to run the ball and then build up on the pass. So we'll see how that works. Andrew Luck, I'm obviously going to keep him and for the cycle. And then I like running the base 3-4 defense. If you look here, they're really built for a 4-3. They have an 85% scheme. I am definitely going to run with the base though. It's all about the base. All the base. No travel. No? Okay. Anyway, I actually have built my offensive playbook around Arizona as my defense is around Baltimore. So that's a scheme I'm running with. If you take a look here, let's see. what did I want to show you? Well, I have that. I showed you the salaries. I showed you the injuries, re-signing players. Really, you know, if you take a look at it right now, this is what's crazy. You've got 4 teams that have only won 1 game. This is nuts. I'm going to be out of town, so I'm probably going to end up taking a couple forced losses. So that's probably going to help me out going into this. Anybody that knows me, if I play, I do not play to lose. So I even if I play these games, I would be out there trying to win every single game. I know that sounds stupid, but I don't want to sandbag and try to force a loss here. So I did. If you kind of look here, let's look at this. Let's look at some of the college players here. Here's a couple guys that are kind of like on my draft board. I like this guy right here. We're going to look at, obviously, see what their what the combine scores come back at, but look at this guy, B+ block shed. Now I'm really good at end, so I don't really need that, but it would be nice to have. I like this guy too. He's got B power move, B- block shed, B- hit power, and I also like this guy right here, power rusher. I think he's gonna, if he has a good combine, he could be the guy I go with. I guess we'll see. And then I like this guy, Le'Veon Cox. I really do need those outside linebackers to fit my scheme. Even though it doesn't say that, I could flip him over to the left side. I really do need some outside linebackers to help my scheme. But I also need a nice nose tackle to go to help me out here. So if you look through here, I don't know why he's got this guy. I mean, I don't need any free safeties, so it's probably not going to be a point of emphasis. But yeah, I mean, let's look at the cornerbacks, because that's definitely another point of something that I need here. I like the B man, B+ press, but I hate that zone. So this guy right here has got B- man coverage. I'm a man guy. Like, I like pressing down and, you know, running man and blitzes. So I do like the man coverage to be higher than the zone, to be honest with you. So there are some good corners in there. I'm just not sure if they're going to be worthy of that top pick or top, you know, whatever I end up getting, top 5. So I'm not going to go after halfback, although the halfbacks look decent. Wide receivers, I don't think that I need a unless this guy right here, 6'6", ends up killing it at the combine. I really don't think that I would go wide receiver, because I want to build that defense up. Not really big into these tight ends. I'll tell you, I would like to have another tackle. Probably drop Conzonzo with that 67 pass block. So I could go offensive line as well. If I do find somebody there that I could kind of mold there. I do like this guy right here, Connor Holcomb. He's got some good stuff here. This guy's got first round talent, and so do these two guys. I mean, we'll have to see their combine scores, but they definitely could be someone that I could roll with. And then we look at the ends again. You know, we kind of talked about that. I like this guy, this Kennedy. He's got probably the best shot from any of the ends for me to take, but, you know, to be honest with you, could be a defensive tackle too. Now, I will tell you, if I hold that pick and I could really get some draft capital, I could think about dropping down, especially if there's a couple guys that I like that I think I could get lower in the rounds. So that's definitely something that interests me as well. Again, outside linebackers, I like this guy right here. Anybody that's got speed rush or power rush, but, you know, to be honest with you, there's not a lot there that I really, really like. So these guys right here, all really good. Obviously, I want to see power moves and block shed. So this guy would probably be my favorite at this point. So kind of looking there, that's really about it for right now. This is the first episode, so guys, please give me a like and, you know, share this video. If you guys are interested in this, you can actually go to Daddy Leagues /MSR, and they actually have an application there that you can fill out. You have to start at the Genesis Ascension League, man, but these guys are great. Andrew is a great admin there. Joey, Raging Cajun, these guys are all great. They know what they're doing. They've been around for a while. So yeah, with that said, thanks for watching. This has been really fun. So next video I'll probably do is going to be the off season, and then obviously as we progress with this, I'll probably do some video highlights of games and stuff like that as well. So that's going to be something that we look forward to. And if you guys have anything else that you want me to add to the video, let me know. But again, give me a subscribe, give me a like, comment on anything that you want to see on there. So I appreciate you all watching, and have a great day. Thank you.